the bizarre beast of the land between the lakes. In the world of strange mystery beasts, there are some that are certainly stranger than others, and some that are more frightening than others as well. Then there are those that are both, hitting just the right balance of the bizarre and the terrifying. This is exactly the sort of strange beast that is said to haunt the forests of a patch of wilderness in the U.S. states of Kentucky and Tennessee. It is a deeply odd case of a creature that seems to not fit into any clear classification and is just as horrifying as it is utterly weird. Located in rural Kentucky and Tennessee, in the United States, tucked between Lake Barkley and Kentucky Lake is a national recreation area called the Land Between the Lakes, which was originally formed by President John F. Kennedy in 1963. Besides its modern designation as a recreation area encompassing 170,000 acres of forest, over 300 miles of shoreline, and hundreds of miles of hiking trails, the area has also long been plagued by a variety of high strangeness such as roving phantoms, Indian curses, and mysterious lights, but perhaps the most bizarre is the history of strange tales of a bizarre, bipedal creature which prowls the landscape here and has been called the beast between the rivers as well as the beast of the land between the lakes. The creature itself is typically said to look rather like a bipedal wolf, standing around 7 feet tall, and sporting clawed hands, powerful jaws with wicked teeth, glowing red eyes, and cloaked in a fetid, rotting stench. The area and its surrounding region have long held such dark legends from before the time of the first settlers to trickle into western Kentucky. Some of the first Europeans in the region were French trappers and hunters, who claimed that the forests were prowled by a massive beast, half man and half wolf, which would howl in the night and leave the mutilated carcasses of animals in its wake. A monstrous entity that was called the loup-garou. In some instances, these hunters and trappers were said to venture into the wilderness to never be seen again, and this was blamed on the mysterious, ravenous beast. According to the native Shawnee tribe, this abomination was the spirit of a powerful, shape-shifting shaman, and outsiders were frequently warned away from the area. When settlers began to come to the region, they are said to have been plagued by some large predator which lurked in the shadows, killing and maiming their livestock, with witnesses saying the culprit was a hairy, wolf-like beast on 2 legs which unleashed blood-curdling howls and shrieks into the night. Such incidents and sightings apparently occurred into more modern times as well. What is the beast of the land between the lakes? Witnesses claim it is something other than Bigfoot, so what could it be? It is a misidentification of some other animal? Is it an actual werewolf, as some have claimed, or a variation of the various dogman cryptids reported from all over the United States? Could it perhaps be some sort of specter or spirit, and this is why it leaves behind little to no physical evidence and is the reason for its outlandish appearance? Or is this all just tales, myth, and urban legend? No one really knows, and it remains an unsettling case of what might or might not be something very strange indeed roaming about in the wilderness of the land between the lakes.